Our story begins in a far and distant land, a place ruled by houses of sentient animals and mythical creatures, an environment that is forever tipping the scales towards controversy and conflict. Grave danger lies hidden in every tavern, forest, and stranger's glance. In this kingdom, we will follow a deviant group of adventurers, brought together by chance, or perhaps by fate. This ragtag group of a turtle, a tabaxi, an otter, and a hound will travel across this great kingdom, fighting their way through the unknown and weaving a powerful destiny. This is Rolling Across the Pond.
All right, we're gonna enter into the world that, as of right now, is still Animal Kingdom. I have a few names rolling around in my head, and I have not picked one yet. And in this Animal Kingdom, where there are no humanoids other than the animals themselves, this is a branch of the Feywild kind of experience of what an animal in the real world would be like in a Fey land. And so we're gonna set off with our players, our main characters, our heroes. Keith.
Yes. My character is Puddle Jumper, PJ for short, a Kawaso otterfolk. He is a ranger. He searches the coast and the forest, gathering food, medical aid, just being a helper of the village. He was the run to the litter, and so he's always been trailing behind everybody else, which causes him to work harder than anybody, and his village is in danger. The food chain is falling apart. The seas aren't as plentiful. Nature's bounty is also less bountiful. So he is setting off to save his village from a doom on the horizon of starvation.
And what are you doing right now?
I am heading upriver to see if that is the cause. I feel like the river is the source. Downriver, yes. downriver, because we are in the mountains. Downriver, yep. To figure out what's going on.
Cool. And who's your companion? Who's your cohort in this venture?
Yeah, my character is Hava. She is a Fainine, so dog person, and I've been raised by the otter folk, and so I'm good friends with PJ, and I am going on with him to discover what's happening, and I'm really excited to get out because I'm like, I haven't seen the world, and I'm like really excited to like see what's happening. I'm really curious, so I'm super excited to see what's going to happen and discover more of the world and stuff like that. So yeah.
Cool. And as you guys venture out from your village, you know, trees are becoming between you and your families and your homes, and you're just really ready to experience whatever's thrown at you, and whatever this chaos is that's happening to the food or the water is straightforward on your minds, but you're walking out, and you're walking out proud and strong. And we're gonna see what the other two are up to. Sam, do you want to kick it off?
Sure. So my name's Leap on the Wind. I'm a tabaxi, or cat humanoid, and I was raised by traveling merchants who are basically my parents. They love me a lot, but unfortunately I have this affinity for shiny things. I love anything shiny, and quite often the wares of my parents would end up in my room, or in my pocket, or in my hands. No idea how they got there, really. It just so happened that's how it happened. But it was an issue for their business, so after giving me many chances, they decided it was best for me and best for them if I headed off on my own. I fell in with a group of thieves. We ended up doing a lot of sketchy things, like things I'm not necessarily proud of, and it just got too shady for me, so I tried to jump out of it, and I was on this job. There was a heist. We were trying to steal gold from the king, and that's where I bumped into Goro, who practically saved my life.
And what are you doing now?
Right now, we're traveling around looking for more shiny things.
Maybe some food even.
Well, yeah, food. Shiny things are more important.
And who is your companion? Who's your cohort? Who's your partner?
That'd be Goro.
Cool beans. Yeah, I'm Lee. I play Goro. I'm a turtle monk. Yes, I think Sam explained it perfectly well. I was in a bank one day, just getting some money out of from my royal background, and yeah, Sam and these thieves came in, and for some weird reason, Sam was being bullied while on the heist, so I decided to interrupt the heist, beat everyone up, and before I could beat Sam up, I just kind of took pity on him, and I've been with him ever since. Really, I don't know why, but he seems to have. He's grown on me a little bit, so I'm just traveling around with him, and I'm trying to find myself.
Awesome. And can we have all of you roll perception?
It's gonna be like that, ain't it?
It is going to be like that, isn't it?
That's my D20.
Yes. Keith is having an aneurysm.
That one.
Oh, good.
Nice. This is a solid start.
Wasn't worse.
Let's start this podcast off right.
Okay,
my
so I
God.
rolled a 2.
I got a 2 as well.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you I got a 19, but with my perception, it's 20. It's 21. So I'm glad I'm playing today. It's good.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna get
So
all these.
I think I
useless
did this
checks
wrong
going.
since I'm still new. I rolled a 2, and then I add my
Yes.
perception,
Perception.
which is okay. I have 3 because it's proficiency bonus. Okay, so then I technically have 5, which is still not great, but it's a little
There you
better.
go. It is. It's better than Keith. Have you got? Yeah, there we go. Have you got any pluses on
I'm
yours?
face down. I'm face down in the mud.
Okay, all right, okay. You're just face palming. Oh, good.
PJ has he's basically tripped over a branch. And, his face is in the mud of whatever is happening around him.
I'm okay. I'm
And
okay.
Hava's trying to help him up. So, Guru, you see blatantly very shiny, with a 19 you see a shiny cylinder coming from the river that's actually quite depleted of its water.
Well, the first thing I do is I see if my cohort has decided to notice it, and I pick him up by the scruff of the neck and just lift him off the ground slightly. So he's kind of, if you're thinking about it, it's like Scrappy Doo from Scooby-Doo, like when he's like, let me at him, and he can't run, but he doesn't know why. He's been picked up because he did a great perception check. He'll probably eventually see it, but then he realizes why he's probably been picked up.
So, Leaf, can you roll perception with advantage because you're getting help?
Oh,
Because you're being picked up. So, can you roll again with advantage?
That's 17.
Great. You also see the cylinder coming from the mud essence of the lake that was there.
Look at that! Let's go.
Okay, but I'm holding him right now, and I'm like, okay. So he's literally running like Scrappy Doo right now, and I'm just like,
Let me get
okay,
there.
don't wander off too far. And I just drop him, and it's like a Formula One car, probably. Gone. He's gone, and I'm like, I'm ready to fight. I'm just getting ready just in case someone might have dropped it in there and they're about to collect it, because he's always getting into trouble. So I'm always like, I'm ready to just either intimidate someone or just be like, oh man, I've got to stop him from doing these things. But I'll let him have some fun.
Okay. What you see as you're running, as you get closer, is it actually seems to be glowing, whatever this is. And it wouldn't take you long to get there, I would say. I guess how fast can you run?
30 feet. So yeah, average speed.
30 feet. So it would take you like maybe a minute, maybe 2 to get there. And Goro, are you following behind him?
I'm not running. I'm gonna walk slowly.
That's what I
because
figured.
I'm just gonna wait for a yelp or a help or something where I'm just like, not this again, not this.
Can you? We'll say you're there, Sam, Can you do? What do you want to do with it?
How big is it? Like,
So it's, if you imagine, I was going to say a basketball, but I don't know how that translates between countries because there's college basketballs and then
Watermelon.
Yeah,
Would you
let's do
say-
watermelon.
Yeah, is it a watermelon? Is it an orb? What is this exactly?
British watermelon or like foreign watermelon because they're bigger.
We'll go with that.
So we'll go with the watermelon. It's about a medium watermelon. So you could do whatever you want with it, but it's just jammed in there.
Jesse, so what are me and Hava doing here since we both, had pretty...
You're getting out. She's helping you out of the mud.
So we're still just kind of struggling off in the distance.
You just keep getting worse. You like take a step and then it's like this mud is haunting you right now.
That's fascinating.
And I can't help you because I keep laughing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I can't really-
Exactly.
I'm laughing so hard at him that I can't really help him. I'm making things worse for him.
And Leaf, you are about knee deep in this water, or like I would say actually maybe waist deep in this water,
Okay.
because it's not like it's not a heavy strong river because of what's happening to the water supply.
So the cylinder is like a watermelon size above the water.
It's like half mud, half water.
Yeah. And the shiny cylinder that I'm going for is the bit I see is just the watermelon size, or the whole thing?
Yeah, just what you see is the watermelon
Okay,
size.
so it's probably a lot bigger than
Yeah.
that. Okay. Do I notice anything, like just as I'm running towards it, very kind of shiny? Would I notice anything unusual about it? Like, would I recognize it?
I mean, it's abnormally glowing.
Okay, so I just try and pick it up.
All right. Roll athletics.
Athletics?
And let's say, Goro, you're watching this now. You're able to you're in the water, and you're watching this.
I was going to say, I feel like it's like whatever the name of that little thing in Ice Age is trying to rip this thing out. I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, scratch.
The acorn.
Yeah,
Scratch.
Like scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, really? Really?
So yeah, you try and lift it and nothing. You like almost stumble back even. But as you try and lift it, you hear a yelp.
Where do I hear the yelp coming from?
Right where you're pulling.
As in the object I was pulling yelped?
It around maybe. I mean, you can roll insight or perception. You just hear a yelp.
Okay, yelp. I'll roll perception. Not my night tonight. 13.
13's fine. I mean, it came practically from the device, but it could have possibly been under the device.
Okay.
Or the orb device thing.
Okay.
I guess I'm calling it an orb.
So I guess I'd go, I need help. There's something in here. Yelps.
Okay.
Yelps.
So, yeah, there's a yelp as you picked it up.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I swear.
Okay. Can I would like to look around to see if anyone is coming, because I might have to have words with him. Let's just do a perception to see if I notice that anyone's either watching us or is going to possibly join us. That's another 21.
Okay. I'm gonna say with a 21, you can not only hear the yelp, or you probably heard like a slight yelp from the orb device area, but you definitely hear some like ow over, like, I would say,
And some laughing.
towards a distance.
Okay. So I'm gonna quickly just like nudge Leaf and be like, I don't think anyone's gonna take this, because definitely you aren't, and no one's gonna mess with me. But I heard something over that ridge. Now, I know stealth and other things like this, like hiding, might not be your suit, but I just need you to peek your head over that ridge, because they'll see me coming from a mile off. Because remember that time with the carriage? They saw me a mile off, and that bush didn't help, which you advised me to hide behind.
It was a big bush. Like, there were at least 3 leaves on it.
Wasn't big enough, though, was it? Didn't hide my tail or my arms. Wasn't good.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I'll do stealth and see what I can head over that way. So 21.
21. You
Nice.
how? Okay, so right now you're in the river.
Mhm.
How do you sneak up on these two over here?
Okay, so is it from the other side of the river?
No, it would be on the same
Side
side.
of the river. Okay. Like I'd probably kind of I'd keep looking at the shiny thing to make sure it hadn't moved. Like make sure it's still there. But as soon as he says, "Okay, I need to go over there and see what's happening," I'm like, "Okay." So before I go, I'm like, "Okay, guard the shiny thing."
It's definitely not going anywhere, Leaf. So you just go and do that if that's
Great.
okay.
And because my fur is like brown and green, it's naturally when I'm in trees and forest land, I'm naturally quite difficult to see anyway. So I just crouch down, get as low to the ground as possible. Like after being in the watery mud stuff, like my bottom half is pretty much brown anyway. So I'm like slowly kind of creeping up to the point where I can see over the ridge or the elevation, and then like just kind of sticking my head up, possibly a bit like a meerkat.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Let's say I guess you either could be, I mean, you could still be in the mess or you could be getting up. It's up to you how you guys want to play this out.
So I finally helped him out of the mud, and he's like trying to wipe the mud out of his eyes.
Yeah, the colossal fur is meant for water, not for mud. And I'm trying to clean it all off. I'm taking my pack off and really trying to scrub it. I'm getting more frustrated. How is mud getting stickier? I'm getting increasingly frustrated.
Okay, hey, so let's go find the river, and we'll rinse you off, and you'll be clean again. It'll be fine. Let's go.
I'm so frustrated. I'm dragging my pack behind me. I'm not even worried anymore. I'm just grumbling to myself. I'm like dragging my pack with one arm and like scratching my fur with the other.
I can't believe you fell in the mud 10 times.
It's in my mouth.
All right. So you're heading towards the river. What are you gonna do with that leaf?
I guess like as soon as I see Hava, I guess my fur is immediately kind of on end. Like, what is this? Kind of like naturally, I'm like, I don't trust this. PJ, it kind of naturally, I look like I could take him, so like I'm not too worried about him. He's smaller than me, so. But however, I would be a lot more cautious about.
What is everybody heights again? How tall is everybody?
Oh, I'm freaking huge. I'm like almost 7 foot. I'm massive. I am a massive man.
I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'9".
Yes, everybody's a foot and a half taller than me, at least. Okay, good. No, I'm excited for this. This is the dynamic I'm living for. Yeah, I'm the little one.
So I would sneak off back down to Guru, and I'd be like, Guru, there's things coming. One of them's scary, but the other one doesn't look like much trouble. But we've got to protect the shiny thing. It's ours.
Okay, you sit on the shiny thing, and just stay behind me, and I'll do the talking.
Okay.
Awesome. And by the way, good job on the stealth. Good job.
All right, so let's have Hava and PJ roll perception as you are walking towards the river.
Okay. 18.
Not 18. 5. 5.
So you still got mud in your eyes. You can't see.
All like tearing up, like squinting. I just have like tunnel vision. I'm like looking just at the water.
All right, so Hava, you see a massive turtle standing there intimidatingly.
Okay.
And that's all you see because he's massive. And I guess you could see something else squirming behind, but not as important as the turtle at this point. That's about it.
So I immediately like get super curious, and I like leave PJ behind, and I'm like, I run up and I say, hi, who are you?
While Hava is doing this, I go to the river and I start washing my face off. Hold on, I guess great Foley work here.
I feel like my character will be genuinely confused. Like Sam's character leaves like there's people coming. There's amazing. One has just dragged a backpack behind him and is washing himself in a river, and the other one is just running up to me saying hello. I'm just confused. So I would literally say, I don't know what to do in this situation because I don't know what the heck I'm seeing. Because I would just literally, I want to act intimidating, but at the same time, I'm like, are these a threat? I don't even understand what I'm seeing right now. So I would say I am confused beyond belief.
So let's say Hava, you're like you're close enough to Goro, to have Leaf be able to see you. So as you're reacting so cheerfully, how does Leaf take this?
My shiny thing, it's mine. You can't have it.
Not this finders keepers thing again.
But it's mine. We found it.
What did you find? Wait, can I see it? What is it?
Oh, I'm getting out of the way. I'm letting you guys come up. You sound like you guys will get on like a house on fire. I literally just step aside and just walk to the river's edge, cross my arms and go, what the heck am I doing with my life? That's what my character will be saying right now.
All right. So Hava, you see the glowing orb as well you see Tabaxi. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at the whole situation. So you see the glowing orb, but you also see a Tabaxi on top of it, sitting down.
Mine.
Wait, but what is it? Can I help you? Wait, what's your name? Hi, I'm Hava.
My shiny thing?
Hey, PJ, look at this. You found a shiny thing. What is... Hey, PJ, come check this out.
I shake the water off, grab my pack, and walk over. What are we talking about? I'm still getting some mud out of my ear.
Hey, take a look at this. And I want to... Can I, like, try and convince him to show me?
Yeah, you can use persuasion.
Okay, I'll roll persuasion to try and convince him. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a 3.
It's the 3. So what is your 3? What's your 3 interpretation of how you persuade him and fail?
Hey, so I have some shiny things, and maybe that's a shiny thing that I could take a look at, and possibly maybe I could help you get a shiny thing too, because shiny things are cool, right? You like shiny things? I don't want to take it from you. I just want to look at it.
Can I roll deception and see if I can just like pretend that it was already mine?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I got an 8. I'm like changing dice.
So as you're sitting on the orb, I would say you're probably, I mean, you're pretty settled, but as you're talking and you kind of got a little fidgety and you moved it a little bit. And again, you hear the yelp.
I'm walking up to the group, and I'd like to explain our position. I'm PJ. This is my friend Hava. You've met her. We're not interested in taking the item. There's trouble with our village. We're trying to figure out what's wrong with the village, what's wrong with the water supply. We're just here to study, to figure things out. We're not trying to take your shiny, quote unquote. Can I take a look? I'm not here to take, just to learn. Can I roll an investigation check on the orb if they'll let me?
It depends if they let
Should I do a persuasion?
I'm gonna let you know my my back is to the group, and I've got my pipe out. I'm smoking. I do not care. Actually, you know what? I turn around and I'm sitting on the bank watching them, going like, "What the heck is going on?"
All right, yeah. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Let's see. 11.
11. I think that's insight as well to compete against persuasion.
So insight.
I think it's insight. I don't really remember. I honestly was not prepared for this.
Yes, and insight is seeing if I'm lying or if I'm being truthful about what I'm saying. If I'm sincere about it.
Sure, that makes sense. So I got a 10. No, a 7. Sorry, I can't do maths.
11 still beats it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, you let him in.
Well, I feel like I would be more inclined with Leaf to have a look at it because I'm bigger, and if he tries anything, well, I'm bigger.
So you're still sitting. So Leaf is still sitting on the orb, correct?
Sure, we can still set that.
Am
Yeah.
I?
He didn't say he got
Yeah.
off, so
So I'm saying like, okay, yeah, you don't need to move. Just you need to scoot your knees a little bit, and I actually have an alchemist's kit. I mean, it's not super complicated, but I feel like it would help me analyze it. So can I use my alchemist kit and do an investigation check on the orb?
sure, yeah.
I think that Leaf would probably just get down at this point as well, and he'd be quite curious.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's getting out this kit and you're still sitting on it, I'd be like, Leaf, get off it, or I'll remove you myself.
Okay, so investigation check.
Sure.
'Cause Leaf is quite curious with what it is as well, so he wants to find out. Like,
Come on, these rolls. I got a 10 for investigation.
10's fine. 10
Damn.
works. 10's
Oh,
10's
okay.
the baseline with advantage,
What's it
I
all about?
think.
Oh yeah, my alchemist kit. Oh yeah. So let me re-roll then because I got was a 10.
Yeah.
All right. With that re-roll at advantage, you gotta have it because that's an 11.
Hey, that's fine. I mean, what you see is in your eyes, and the only way I can explain it is if you looked past the orb, you just see a bunch of metal clunked together, and and you see maybe some like a rune here and there, but you don't know what they are. You don't know. Yeah, you see maybe like some scratchings and some metal put together and an orb on the top, but that's it with an 11.
Wait, still confused. I'm still getting
So
the shape in my head here. So is
it's
it a circle
it's
or
an
is it
orb,
still
and then like a cylinder.
orb
Yeah.
on top of a cylinder? What color is it? Glowing.
I would say like an auburn.
Gotta get all fancy on us. All right, all right.
Yes.
That's a nice word to drop on a podcast. With a shiny oak finish.
Rich mahogany.
Yeah, exactly. Rich mahogany. I was waiting for.
All right, that's what you get.
I can confidently say that I'm not sure what this is. And I step back and kind of cross my arms and kind of look very contemplative at the sphere cylinder thing.
Leaf, you probably moved it again, and you heard not just a yelp this time, but a help. Like just it sounded squeaky in a way. It was like a help rather than just a regular and I would say probably PJ, you heard this as well
Okay.
because you were so close to it.
Hello? Hello?
And what do you do, Leaf?
I kind of look back at Hava and kind of look her up and down and go, do you promise not to take it?
Yeah, I just want to help you, that's all. I won't take it. I just want to know what it is. I'm just so curious.
Because it seems to be asking for help.
Well, we should try and dig it out then. I'm a pretty good digger. I've got some rope here. Okay. You can trust me. Ask PJ.
Okay, but don't try anything.
She's on the level. She's excitable, but she's on the level.
So I guess I turn to Guru and go, can I trust them?
I just do a really sarcastic sign. I was like, look at the size of me and look at the size of them. If they do anything, they're dead. And then I take another drag of my pipe and I just look at them menacingly. And then I just roll back on my shell again, going like, I didn't expect today to pan out like this.
So I'm going to try and dig around it a little bit and see if I can see how deep it goes.
Okay, cool. You would also be underwater, so you have a limited time to do that. Just letting you know, you have to take breaths.
If I see what others doing, I would probably kind of let my curiosity get the better of me as well and start trying to help as well. Yeah, to help it. So maybe I would start digging from the other side.
Okay. And then what were you going to say?
The stream, like how deep is it around the sphere cylinder?
Well, if it was up to Leaf's waist, it would probably be at this point.
Oh man, I would have been like struggling to get there.
I think you would be just okay.
That's why I laughed
Yeah.
when you got your alchemist kit out. I was literally just like, what the heck am I watching right now? This doesn't make any sense. But I guess they're having fun. That's all that matters.
And you're otter folk, so you probably swam over like
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm good with water. Even though I'm tiny, I'm good with water. I know what I was doing.
yeah.
I was more worried about dropping the alchemist kit in the water.
Yeah, that's why you only got a 10 or 11. So okay, yeah, I guess I'll give Hava a regular roll of maybe strength because you're moving. You're just just a strength roll. I wouldn't say athletics either.
Okay.
Just a strength.
It's a regular roll plus my strength.
Yeah,
My strength, the modifier.
exactly.
Okay.
And I would say
So that's a 10.
for Leaf, you get it with disadvantage because you're not used to the water.
I moved to stone.
You get what, a 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wow.
So then I got 10.
Okay. It's you're trying to get at this, but it's every time you move it with your paw, mud and dust just keep getting over it.
Okay.
PJ, you can roll insight for me
All right.
while these guys are doing this.
I am going to burn these dice. Oh my gosh. Insight. What was it? 10.
10's okay. 10's,
Wait, 11. 11.
Okay. 11 is even better. You think at this point, because the river is going against what they're doing, it'd be best to just lift it if they really wanted to get whatever was under there.
Maybe you guys should just lift it. Why? Can you not just pull it out? What's the problem here? Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. Just trying to be constructive. Sorry.
Okay, I just get up from the bank and I just start wading through the water and I'm just like, you guys are a joke. And just literally grab the thing, dig my claws in and just rip it out with a casual 22. Well, I got 18 and plus 4 strength, so 22. Like, I'm allowed to be a boss. Wait until we get into combat and I can't hit a thing. Like, picking up orbs and looking menacing right now is all my character's done.
As Goro just picks it up, no problem. I want everybody else to do a strength save.
How does saving throws work again?
So you roll a d20 and then you add your saving throw modifier. But Goro, you're fine as you are holding the orb.
Ooh, I have proficiency.
19. I got a 19.
Proficiency's +2, right?
Yes. At this point, it's +2.
I got 19 as well.
Nice.
Nice.
I got a
So
5.
as Goro lifts it, it creates a massive hole in the river area, and you just see Leaf get sucked into this hole.
You probably hear me go, I gotta stop.
Everyone else is. You guys are all, or I guess actually all 3 of you are probably used to the water at some point in your life.
I'm just gonna walk to the side with the orb and just go. So I'm assuming you're an otter folk, right? You're good with water. Go help my friend, or I'll eat you.
How much of the hole can you describe, or do I need to do an investigation
So-
perception check?
I mean, it's pretty covered by this whirlpool that it's creating.
Okay.
In this as well, it is creating a whirlpool. So every time you do stay in the water, it will get worse. I'm giving you that for free.
Hava, can you tie a rope to me? You know, just in case.
Yeah. I've got my rope right here. Here, I'll tie it around you. Do I need to do a knot or something?
Do a performance. Do a knot check. Do a knot check.
Do a knot check.
Dexterity?
Yeah,
Dexterity?
dexterity.
Come on, come on. Okay, good. 17 plus 1. So, wait, yeah. So that's 18.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. You do it one-handed.
Nice.
You
Oh.
just
Got some knot skills.
yeah. Next time you have to tie this knot, you get a +1.
Nice.
I'm giving that to you.
Nice.
I take a breath, kind of look at Hava, look at Goro, look back at Hava, and jump in the hole.
Can I grab the rope just to make sure we're holding on to it, right? We just didn't tie a knot and then just go like, have fun, and that literally we're holding on, right? You are holding on, aren't you, Hava?
Insight. Just roll
Oh my
insight.
gosh.
It's implied that she's holding on to the
Yes,
rope.
that's
for
what I was
me.
gonna say.
No. No one said they were holding on to the rope. So, okay, roll out. We'll have Hava roll insight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
to
I've got
see
my roll.
if she can realize, oh, I should probably hold this side. And if she doesn't,
Okay.
then Goro, you can have roll inside.
10.
A 10. It's not that big of a deal. You just jumped in. I'll say you struggled.
just jumped in.
It was like a, all right, bye. And then you realize, oh, and you grabbed it.
I'm just gonna hold on to it as well, just because I realize she looks at it, and I just like, and just look at her and just shake my head like a disappointing father, just like, really, this is what I'm dealing with today of all days.
And for your reference, Jesse, Kawaso are aquatic nature. I can hold my breath for 15 minutes before I need to surface. And I have, because of my rudder-like tail, I have advantage on athletics checks made to swim in rough waters. I am made for this.
Sweet. But you didn't remember what I said at the beginning of you jumping into the water of this is a whirlpool and you guys are still in the water. So I'm going to need another strength save from the two on the outside.
How far is the hole from the shore?
If you imagine a riverbed, it's
17.
like right
17.
the bend in
17,
between.
yeah.
17.
Yeah, well, 13, but plus 4. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
Cool. Great.
I'm assuming I'm just laughing because I'm like, I wonder if he was really thirsty when he did this.
Okay, so
So you guys are fine.
I'm gonna back up until I'm on the land.
Okay, how long is your rope?
I think it's 50. Hold up. I think it's 50 feet.
I think you could do about 20 feet. You're in 20 feet of the riverbed. Let's just put it that way. So you have, if you're 50 feet, you can hold about 30 more feet outside the riverbed.
Well, I'm gonna tie it around me,
Okay.
just to make sure. And
How many
yeah,
times?
about 4 or 5 times, and then just sit, and then start smoking again.
We're getting really close with losing
What
this
is the rope made out of? What is the weave of the rope? How old is this rope?
I bet people listening to this were like, I didn't expect to have knot checks and the fiber of rope explained to me on D&D. We're getting some serious thread knowledge right now.
What's the backstory of this rope? Was it raised on the streets? Was it a nobleman's rope?
That's a good point, because if it's rusty and old, it's gonna rip.
That's episode 2, the flashback of the rope. That's what it is. That's a side quest. We need to track down the rope maker.
Okay, so Hava is out of the riverbed. What are you doing, Goro?
I'm just sitting on the bank holding this rope, and now I'm gonna have a smoke.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna get to Goro because I have another thing for you. Because you're still
Okay.
holding the cylinder, right? The orb.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So you notice as of now, I would say it's about half of you. The length
Okay.
you're holding it's about half of you, and you can hear something. You could just hear a little thanks.
Cool. So I just look at the dog, because she said her name, but she was so excited that I didn't really catch her name, and I'm just like, do you want to get rid of the rope and just hold this orb and talk to it? Because I can't really be dealing with this today. I didn't wake up today and expect to meet 2 weirdos, open up a word pool, an orb that's speaking to me, and my companion now down a... take this, and can I just pass it to her, and then just take a more firmer hold on the grip?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think that'd be okay. If Hava wants to take it.
Well, she bloody well wanted to see it, so I'm just going to hand it to her. I'm just going to be like, you can have it, or I'll just drop it on the bank here.
I'm just gonna freak out. Like something's coming, something's flying towards me because he tossed it to me, and I'm just like, what? And so I drop the rope without even thinking. Like, oh, I
Exactly. Can I
Yeah.
hilariously just go catch, and just go, here boy, here girl, hey, guess what? Catch, and she obviously is going to let go of the rope, so I need to just make sure I'm holding it a bit more firmer. Roll. And then let's see if she catches this, please. Let's see if she does.
This is 13.
Let's say you catch that. That's okay. That's a good throw. Good catch.
I toss it to one hand and then... Wait, but how big is this thing?
It's about half of Goro. So I would say it's about a third of you, more than a third of you, 2/3 of you maybe.
3.5 feet tall, if you're saying it's half a Goro.
Yeah.
It was very deceptive in the water, but when I poured it out, it was like plutonium rods. It was amazing.
So it's a full dome. It's like an entire sphere.
It's half a sphere, then a cylinder.
So it's like sports trophy size.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's like a giant Q-tip. This is hilarious.
So you just hear, careful.
Okay. So, wait, what did
you just hear? You just hear,
careful. Okay. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna holler as loud as I can. Say, hello. How do I get you out of there?
And I perfectly sigh and look back at the whirlpool. That's it. I just laugh and go like, she's gonna be amazed for hours, and just look at the whirlpool. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right, we're gonna go back to the other two. So Leaf, you are being dragged by water through this mud tunnel, and I would say take 1 damage. Let's start with that. Let's take 1 damage because you're just being tossed around, and then after a minute, you finally land in this what you can only describe as a muddy cave.
So I'm kind of spat out of the water, or am I still?
So you're it was kind of like a massive slide in reality.
Yeah.
But the only reason it was a slide was because of the water. Otherwise, you would have stopped in so many other areas.
Sure. Got you.
And so, yeah, if you want, you can roll perception.
I would certainly... How dark is it? Is it...
With the hole there, it's a little bit brighter, but you can't see very far in unless you have dark vision.
I think I do. Yep, I've got dark vision up to 60 feet.
Then you can see it's got a dim light.
Okay.
So, yeah. But the further you look, the further dark it is. So
yeah. So I would I'd do perception, and dark vision for me, I see in shades of grey, so it's not like I'll see colour. But so that's an 8.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
You see mud. You just see mud everywhere.
Okay.
You're not able to go back up because there's still water flowing at you.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little harsher. Let's quickly see what you do, and then we'll move to PJ. You also notice, because this is just obvious, the water's getting harder, but the water's not passing your ankles.
What's the floor like? Is it mud?
Yeah, it's all mud.
Okay. So I guess naturally I would try and move out of the main path of the water. I don't really want to get swept away again. If the water's getting harder, then I think, it seems fairly sensible to move out of the path. At least try to move out of the path. But yeah.
All right. Do you immediately think that, or are you kind of pondering about it?
Fairly quickly. It's probably not my immediate reaction, because my immediate reaction is wait, where am I? What is this place? And I'm like, oh, kind of thing.
Okay. I'll say do dex save with advantage.
Acrobatics?
I think I know where
dex
this is
save.
going.
It's like a torpedo.
Oh, dex save. 14.
14. Let's. How fast can you go in water, Keith?
That's a good question. Swimming speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
And I am a natural swimmer, and the water is your true home. So
I would say also do a dex save, but with advantage.
yeah, better have advantage. It's gonna be a 14.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd say you, PJ, you hear kind of the end of the tunnel coming, and you're prepared for what's to happen, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna, I'm almost there. I should slow down, prepare to land, basically. And Leaf, you have that thought, oh, I should, it's obvious I should get out of the way, and you narrowly miss each other, mainly because PJ notices as you're moving, there's a little bit more of he just notices in the water that it's a little bit less dense now, and he just able to get through. And you're both in this muddy cave. Can you see in?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I got that.
Okay.
No.
You land, and all you feel is mud. You're not.
It had to be mud.
You're not sure where Leaf is, though. You're not sure at all.
I guess I'll go. PJ, is that you?
Yeah. I'm here. I didn't expect this, but are you okay?
I'm wet.
You know what? I'm wet. I'm
wet.
wet too. That's for sure.
What is
I'm gonna be honest, kind of out of my wheel well here. I'm more of like an ocean water kind of guy. The whole mud thing, not really kind of what I do. But you seem you're in danger, so that's why I've got the rope here. Wait, you probably can't see this rope. I've got a rope tied to me. And so hopefully we can use this rope to not be in here. I feel like this is not helping us being in the cave. That's where I'm at right now.
As we're talking, do I hear anything else?
You can roll perception and see.
16.
Oh, nice. I was gonna even say with your passive perception, actually, you should probably be able to hear this anyways. But yeah, you just hear like plopping and like walking. Like there's a little bit of creatures walking around. You're not sure what they are or where they're coming from, but you just hear like plopping and like feet hitting the mud and making that squishy noise. And
can I tell how close they are from the sound, or does it sound like?
What did you roll?
close?
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you would say they're nearish, but they're not in the same room as you.
Okay. So I guess I would probably go, PJ, shh, I hear footsteps. And can I do stealth?
Yes. And I'm just gonna roll as well.
When he says I hear footsteps, I said we should probably get the others. I'm not much of help. I can help, but we may need more help. Your friend, right? That was your friend, the Toril. He looked like he could help.
I got 15 on my stealth roll. I think I would probably. How would we get them to come down?
You have a rope.
Like, yeah. So do we have to go back out? I guess, or
I have the rope. Here. Let me just come here, and I'm not frantically. I kind of wave my arms around until I feel Leaf, and I tug on the rope twice, hoping for something to happen.
I would see him, right? So I would just like go, okay, I'm here.
No, he can see you, so you're fine.
So here's my reasoning is my character choice. me and Hava have been together for a while in the village, and so I feel like we would establish, as we're saying on the adventuring, would have set some, not ground rules, but like situations. So as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, I still think Hava is holding the rope at the other end, so she would know that hugging the rope twice means pull us out. That's my character thinking. That's the choice I'm making there. So that's why I'm saying I'm pulling the rope twice. That's how I'm justifying it.
Okay. So you pull the rope twice, and let's head to the surface and see what the other two are doing.
I just felt a tug, right?
Yeah, you just felt 2 tugs.
Okay, cool. So I yell to Hava, just going, so that PJ guy, how long can he hold his breath?
I forget. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. I immediately pull up. I'm just kind of like, my face just kind of looks at her like, are you kidding me? I look and I'm like,
You know what? I feel like that tracks. I feel like Hava's distracted enough with the cylinder thing that it would escape her at the moment.
I'm like knocking on it and trying to like listen to it.
this is not going to happen in every episode, guy, but it's a natural 20.
Okay, so yeah, you just yank him. You just feel a tug, PJ, and you have no question or say, unless you want to do a strength save somehow.
Once again, I have no reason to believe otherwise that Hava is still on the other end, and so I'm trusting her to pull me up. So I'm not fighting it at all. Like I'm getting what I'm getting what I asked for. Help.
Did you grab hold of Leaf, or you guys?
Yeah, when I was. No, I told you I was reaching out. I was reaching out for Leaf to grab his arm. Yeah. DM. I was.
Then, well, I need you to do a strength check to see if you can hold on to Leaf with that nat 20.
Okay, unknowing dice gods, you know that our character so far has fallen in muds. He's inspected an orb, kinda. We need him to be an amazing moment right now.
And Leaf doesn't really know what's going on either. So he's like just really super curious about where he is and trying to find out more. So he's not even really wanting to go out. He's like,
Do you want to do a protest?
Like, so
okay.
I'm kind of not even holding on. No, I'm not even just like holding on to the arm. Like,
Okay, then I'm gonna say
I don't have to
strength
hold it.
save with
I'm still like,
disadvantage.
what's going on?
No, I'm gonna say Keith.
Strength save. Oh no.
Strength save with disadvantage. So I rolled once. 6. I got a 6. All right.
You had him. You were hanging on, but he was just so curious and he kind of just took a step too far forward and just lost it as he flew up to the surface. And you take 1 damage.
Because I naturally critted. No. What I wanted to do was pull the thing, and whatever's on the end, I want to catch it.
But as
boom,
he
boom,
comes
like
through it, it's like a zigzag. So it's not a straight down.
Oh crap! It's like Mario. Boom, 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 boom. He's like a pinball. Oh, sorry, PJ. Out of character here. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. Well, so think about this. From our perspective, we saw Leaf go down. PJ jumped after him. So the 2 people on the surface, wouldn't they assume that I would have grabbed Leaf? And so Goro is expecting to pull the weight of 2 people, or at least 1.5 people, which my guy's little. But you're pulling with enough strength to pull 1.5 people, but there's only half a person at the end of the rope. The amount of strength for the little bit of weight. So wouldn't I just freaking like soar out of there?
You would, but I would say with a nat 20, he'd throw you up and you could fly up in the air, and then he just pulls you back and catches you. Like a wedding kind of catch, just in his arms.
And I'll casually say, "What up, little man?"
Thank you, appreciate that. Wow, you're strong. Okay, so good news. Your friend's not gonna drown.
Oh, that's good.
At least not yet. I mean, anything can happen. But it's like a cavern down there, so I mean, we should probably get him out. I mean, I'm assuming you guys are like buddies, and I'm assuming you don't want him to like, be stranded. So we should go get him. And good news is we're not gonna like drown or anything. It's like a cavern and a slide, and yeah, we should be fine.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of mud. There's a lot of mud. I don't want to sugarcoat it. There's a lot of mud.
Okay, that's fine. You go talk to your friend over there. I give her the glowy thing because she seems really happy about it. So I'll just wait for you guys. I'm gonna get myself ready. I'll let you. She's way too hyper for me in the morning. I'm sorry, but I don't know how you put up with her. So I put him down while I'm talking to him. I'm not gonna hold him and be like, "How's it going?" I'm not cradling him. I just while he's talking, I just put him down and I'm just kind of like.
All right, so we're gonna go to Hava really quick and see whether you're being talked with. So what do you say?
Okay. So I said, "Hey, who are you? How can I get you out of there?"
I don't know. I've been trapped.
Okay, can I do like an investigation or something to figure out how to open this thing, or insight or whatever?
Yeah,
it
you
is?
can
I don't know,
you can
what
do
is
an
it?
insight.
Arcana? What is it? Is that insight on how to figure
Or
out how to
Arcana,
open it?
whichever one. Yeah, I would say either.
Oh, that's a 4.
Yeah, you just at this point you're starting to think, is there something really in here?
Okay, so I'm gonna. I see PJ flying out of this hole, and then I'm like, and he sets him down. I'm like, so PJ, come here, come check this out. I don't know how to open this thing. There's a guy in here.
Okay, guy. Yes, I was hearing something, but their friend,
I am not a guy.
a creature.
I'm a mouse.
It's not a guy. Oh, it's a mouse. PJ, there's a mouse in here.
Okay. But there's a person. Their friend is in the hole. Can we deal with them first, and then the mouse seems okay. Seems like the mouse is okay, but there's the person in the hole. It's a cavern. They're fine, but they probably.
Okay, let me check. Hey, mouse, are you okay?
No, I'm exhausted.
Okay, well, I'll try and get you out. Should I shake it or?
Don't shake it, please.
Okay. I'm gonna just ask PJ straight. It's like, so if I smash this, could anything bad happen?
That is that's define bad.
Could it kill me?
I go back and forth in my head, trying to figure out how to explain it. I don't know either exactly what it is. It's kind of out of my knowledge range. And smashing things, probably not good. I'm getting flustered because I don't even know how to answer that question.
Okay.
And you just hear the mouse.
There's an old hag down there. She will capture your friend.
That's not a bad thing. He's kind of annoying, but I can understand that. So this old hag turned you into this.
Oh.
No, this is me.
Cool. Let's just throw him in the whirlpool, and we'll go down. And I'm ready for you guys. This might be a fun experience for both of you. Would you like to ride on a shell?
Can we tie the rope on a tree so that we can get out, possibly?
I was just thinking that, Hava. I mean, escape plan, save ourselves of the trouble of.
I'm cool with it. I that's fine. I don't really come up with plans. I just do things. You guys can come up with a plan. I just do it. I'm sorry. I'm not really good at the whole planning thing. I just do stuff. I'm sorry. So, can I just throw this thing in the whirlpool and watch it go round?
Is Hava still holding it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just let her walk in then.
Hava, what if you just kind of tuck it under your arm, and we use the rope
Okay.
as kind of, we hold on to the rope, and then we kind of shimmy our way back down, so we still have some sense of control.
And as you guys are figuring this out, let's go into leaf territory. Pun intended.
So, I guess I would have been kind of exploring the room I'm in a little bit more.
You're not concerned at all about PJ just leaving you.
Because I'm really curious about this room anyway. I'm like, okay. Like, it all happens so fast, I don't really know what to think about it. So I'm just like, I'll just see what I can find. Like, kind of guessing that Goru's going to find a way to come and get me. So yeah. Like,
Cool. So you're going to search the room again. And you still have a good stealth, right? Yeah, you rolled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can roll, I guess, insight now because you're there. Or investigation. Yeah, investigation.
what's wrong with my dice tonight? 9.
Just feel mud.
Like, do I... Like, because I'm probably moving around a bit as well. So do I...
You can definitely feel an opening. Like, you can go further in. But that's... Other than that, you feel mud.
Do I feel like where I'm coming out is it like... Is it like a tunnel that suddenly opens out, or is it just a gradual opening?
How far in do you want to go?
Well, I'm kind of like, as PJ goes out, I'm kind of exploring the where the water's coming through a little bit, just trying to get a sense of like where I am, kind of thing. Like, are the walls mud? Are they rock? Like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it's a very, I wouldn't say narrow path, but it does kind of go to a focal point to where there's another hole that you can go through to get to a different area.
So it kind of opens out a little bit, but not a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I would go to that focal point and try and see if I can see anything beyond there.
Okay. This is just a normal, passive perception is you can see more light in here.
Okay.
But it's further down.
I actually rolled well. 21.
21. Okay, perception, you see there are 3 paths, sorry. And so there's one massive one in the middle, then there's 2 semi-small ones on the right and the left of the middle one. And you also with the 21, you also see different shadows kind of entering each and exiting each.
How far away are they? Like,
I would say about 20 feet.
okay. So I just see shadows. I don't see.
Okay, I guess 21. You see what I can only explain as mud monsters. Like, they're just covered in mud. There's small ones and there's some decently sized ones, but they're mainly small ones.
By small, are you talking like half a foot?
I'm talking like probably half a foot.
And they've not noticed me.
No, your stealth still holds fine.
How much lighter in that room is it?
It actually has a light in the room.
Okay.
But it's like not enough to reach the rest of that area. So it's like more in the left, let's say in the left corner of the next room over. So it doesn't actually reach inside there. So let's go back to the surface while you've done that, because that was a long time. What's going on? Did you guys figure out a plan?
A rope tied to a tree, walking towards the whirlpool.
Strength saves. This time with a disadvantage
Strength saves.
because it's so heavy.
Oh, carrying the object.
Disadvantage is what exactly?
Well, the whirlpool is so strong at this point. It's just.
So do I have to roll it twice and then pick the lowest one?
Yeah.
It's a strength save to hold on to the rope.
Yeah, hold onto the rope, hold onto your feet.
Yeah, that's even better.
You don't just get sucked in. I mean, if you want to, you can just take it.
I'm just gonna go cannonball. I'm gonna grab the the orb thing, and I'm just gonna cannonball in the middle of the whirlpool.
Nice. I get a 16, but I'm about to just go, cowabunga, dude, and without copyright. That's pretty much me, like arms and legs in, just like, I'm ready to go. Let's go for a ride. Because this is probably going to be the highlight of my frickin' day. That's pretty much what I'm thinking right now.
I see them both jump in and like,
Cowabunga!
I feel like I'm the practical one of the group, and so I try to wade while holding onto the rope, because if we don't have the rope, then I don't know how we're getting out of the cavern. So I try to wade towards the whirlpool. Strength disadvantage. Yeah, do I still have to tie it back to my waist?
I'd assume you would.
Yeah,
You're like
you
the
kinda-
smartest one here right now.
Yeah.
Like, I was just wanting to go.
Yeah, I have the rope. So am I doing a strength save? Yes, I'm doing a strength save against the water.
Yeah, against the. Yeah, because it's so strong of a whirlpool.
Can I argue? I'll meet you halfway. No advantage, no disadvantage. Just a strength saving throw. How about that?
Fine.
See, this is what a DM's all about. You're being nice and relatable. You're not being
Yeah. Compromise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why say no when you can say yes?
I'll give you this whole campaign.
All right. I'm getting a different D20. These ones, they weren't working for me here. All right. I got a 4.
Yes. You fly in feet first.
Did I take more damage?
Nah. It's fine.
Thank you, kind and benevolent DM.
I feel like it's just like a woo, cowabunga.
Yeah, you get
I'm
like
a, woo!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to wade into the water. I'm waiting until I'm like, okay, this is good, this is okay. Ah!
Exactly. You felt something on your foot. You're like, what the heck? What? You're gone.
All right, so now you all enter the cave, and that's where we're going to end today.